a mint that smells so good, man. Let's go make some nice tea. Somebody tell somebody Reddy's home. So we got to get into it, you know. Yes, uprising, uprising. All positive energy. That's what we want. Positive energy, you know. In this world, in this universe. And we're going to get it right. Those people are trying to go around this thing. We don't need to go around. Bless. Well, uprising. Yes, I. Y'all getting me good now? Live now? Love now? Everything good now? Y'all hearing me good now? So what I did, I shut off my phone, give it a little time, put it back on, clean out, and everything's supposed to be good. So let's go back where we left off. Now, like I was speaking about, this is the time. It's revelation time. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care. I'm living in this mud long enough to overse what's happening here. The season, the time, man playing with weather, trying to play God. We see, man. I don't care. If they're blind, let them to be blind. If they're dead, and I say it all the time, allow them to be dead. And if they don't want to walk, allow them. Don't force them to walk. They're all going to perish. At the meantime, their job, they're employed. They're employed to put you off track, lie to you, make you believe that your God is a joke, your creator is a joke. They're going to say all type of things, bro, to make you feel guilty, make you believe that your creator is a joke. They're going to laugh. It spoke about it way before they ever taught about it. My Lord knew what it was going to do. He said, be mindful of those blasphemers. That's what they're doing. They're blaspheming. They has not overstand none. They only overstand to do the will of the demon fathers. That's what they're doing. Because why? Everybody on planet Earth has a right to choose. This is why God gives you a conscience. This is why he gives you will to choose. People choose to do things that is not connecting to the Most High. So they pay the price. What y'all wanted the Most High God to do? Every time that y'all do something wrong, he comes and whip you like a physical mother or a mother or father that care. No, he already give you the rules and regulations. He put you in charge of your own life. He does not want to make you feel like a prisoner. So he gives you ability. He gives you free will. He said, do whatever that pleases you. But at the meantime, I left a scroll here for you. I left an order for you. I left a way of life for you, that life could be easy for you. We make life hard. And not just us, men. Like, make other men to make life hard. We have a system. God didn't make you to buy water. God didn't make you to buy food. God didn't make you to buy fruits. These things was established in the earth for us freely. The Most High provide. Man came and started taking all these things and selling it. Being greedy. So if you don't have money to eat, you're going to die. So you're going to blame this on God? You're going to say, no, man is bitter. Man is evil. Man has not accepted what God has created him to be. He does not want that. He's a prodigal son, so he's going the prodigal way, and he's creating negative inputs, and he's even going as far as being a rebellious, evil child. That's what it is. So this African brother, or this brother who say he don't believe in God because God is killing babies? No, we're killing our babies. of disobedience. See, my Lord never tells you, it's not a God who hijack you with a 45 to your head and tell you do this. No, man, he gives you ability. He gives you wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He allows you to choose for yourself. So the choices that you make. You break the law, you go to prison. Who you blaming? God? You stay here, you go create a crime. And you get caught. You gonna blame God? You sit here. God gives you wisdom. The Most High gives you wisdom. But here you got $100 bill to feed your family. And a pastor come up here and he start to preach to you and tell you to give him that $100 bill you got. And if you're a believer, don't worry. 7 to 1, 10 to 1. It's generalship. People use words, okay, and trickery to test your faith. And my Lord says this. He says, do not believe that you will live in this world and you will not be tested. Right now, all the believers, well, I would not say the believers. I would say all the people that know that God exists, all the people that's here and they're doing what they're supposed to do, these liars gonna try to make you feel guilty. These liars gonna come around, they're gonna lie, they're tongue twisted, they're gonna lie, they're gonna blaspheme. They'll make you feel guilty. It's none to feel guilty about. They're the ones who's guilty. When I hear the brother said that God, why people believe Noah? Why when Noah was building the ark, how comes it's only Noah and his family went into the ark? So when God speaketh to his people, and those who hearken and do just as they was told to do, and do what they gotta do, and those who don't do and get judged or whatever, God is wicked. Didn't he not want you? Like we have been warned? Did he not tell you how you're supposed to live? Did he not tell you how you're supposed to live with your neighbor? Did he not tell you what you sow, what you reap? Did he not? So you still want to blame. You don't know every action there is a reaction? You didn't know that. Common sense didn't teach you that. Huh? So you're blaming people that had this remarkable spiritual intellect with the Creator because you're a non-believer. You don't believe that we all got a number. You do not believe that we all was created equally, no matter how you want to watch it. We are you, 2 hands, 2 feet. Even people that born crippled, in the eyes of God, they're equal to a man that is not crippled. Because I'll tell you, there are people that cripple that do more things than people that has 2 hands and 2 feet and they could walk. And that crippled guy or crippled woman could do much more with the crippled self than that person that's not crippled. So everybody got a package. Would you overstand your package? Would you know what's inside of your package? Why got your package and instead you work with your package, you judging your package? You have never tried to work with your package. Like I heard a brother tell the brother, if he's sick, he goes to the doctor? And the brother said to him, when they give you, the doctor give you a prescription to take, why do you take it? He said, it's a risk. This is a liar. You're not taking it for it's a risk. Because look, you're only taking it because you have faith. You believe that what that man's going to give you going to make you better. You ain't taking no risk. So take a risk with grandma's on there. How about that? How about come to me, and if you like taking risks, let me give you some gramazone. Take a risk with that. You didn't take a risk. You put your trust within that doctor. That's why when you went over there and you were sick and he gave you this prescription and he direct you how to take it, you did exactly. So you believe in man. You believe in man. You believe in the medicine that man made. What's going to make you better? You didn't do that. You didn't take a risk. You're lying. You didn't take a risk. You didn't take a risk. You know what is a risk? That doctor could never give you poison unless if he make a mistake, because he will go to prison. He is a doctor, and even though, but you know how this thing go. Don't tell me you're taking a risk. You believe in the doctor. You believe the doctor could help you. You believe he could save your life. You believe that's why we go. Because you cannot deal with it yourself. So you go to someone who knows. So you know the doctor is qualified to give you meds that will help you. And this is why a lot of us die. Because a lot of us take things from the doctor because we put our trust within the doctor. And sometimes we overtrust our doctors, and the doctors know that. And after a while, you becomes a friend to the doctor. Yeah, I'm not saying that they're not good doctors, but this brother right here that was trying to convince everybody that God does not exist, he's a demon. Guys, this guy is a demon. This guy is the devil's applicant that is out here trying to cut the banner of the Most High. He's a warrior, soldier for the devil. He's going out here seeking those that has awakened and choose. Now I heard he asked a brother, there was a brother from Australia, a Caucasian brother, and the brother say he's a Christian. Some things the brother was saying, the African brother was saying, I over something with him, but I know also he's a trickified one. Because yeah, we know everywhere Christianity touch, it left a disaster. We know that. But that has nothing to do with God. If people want to use God for they are whatever they want to do and trick people and bombard people with using God, they will pay. But that does not have nothing to do with the key factor. God exists. Most High is alive. My God is not of the dead. He's alive. And people ask, why is it he's allowing all these things to happen? What they do not know is everything is already written and it has to manifest. So you cannot jump base. Man, everything is written for time, for time, place, okay, an error. It's there, it's written. And we are so wicked to our own self, bro. A lot of us asking for the Most High to come down. But you cannot demand what you want from the Most High when you cannot even demand your spirit and your body to stand at ease from sin. I heard the man ask the man if he lust, and when last he asked the man all kind of nasty stuff that has nothing to do. When last he had an erection? When last do he look at women? Because he wants to know if the man is a liar. The man, if you are a human being, of course you're going to get an erection. It's what you do with this erection. How you deal with this erection. I will not lie to you and tell you I don't get up in the morning and get an erection. I am healthy. I am risen with the sun. The sun is giving me all its energy. I'm supposed to have an erection. So you telling me I'm not supposed, since I start believing in God, I'm not supposed to have an erection? Oh, since I am A servant, I don't want to say believer. We are not believers. We are servant. I am a servant. We are servants. Servants of the Most High. So since you're a servant, as long as you becomes a servant, and people go ahead and smash the like button. You know who it is. It's Redshot Blacks that's speaking the truth, man. The truth will set you free. So they're saying, when you're a servant of the Most High, everything is done for you. You're not supposed to have an erection. You're not supposed to have. Man, nature dwells within you. It's how you're going to compose yourself. How would you deal with that particular time, place, and moment? What type of energy? Of course, I could get an erection, but that doesn't mean I have to send the energy of my erection towards every female that I see. Like, yeah, because I have an erection. No, I'm supposed to know, just like my erection came, my erection will dissolve. The same way. Because during that time, my erection is, I'm not going to be, because I am alive, I got blood. Blood gives you a good erection, and if you're healthy and you're eating well, of course your body will work, so you get massive erections all through the day. But that doesn't mean that it's an abomination to the eyes of God because you get an erection. You don't got an erection and you're sitting up here talking about, oh, you're thinking to go to the strip club, or you're thinking to go to the whorehouse. No, you get an erection because you're healthy, your blood is circulating into your body, your heart is beating good, you're healthy. And the more erections you get, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing when you have the erection and you start to lust, you're masturbating, you're doing all of these things here, you walking around with a stiffy just looking for women to just run through. Yes, that's abomination. So by he asking the man this question here, it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. But if he gets the erection, if I was that guy, I would say yes. How many times all day? Because I'm healthy. Because I'm healthy. He asks the man, do he look at women? I would say yes. I look at women, but I don't lust at them. I look at women, but I doesn't have a sexual urge towards them. I have control that urge, everything is control. This is why we are here. We are going through here as a test. So I said before, this is kindergarten. So you really have to school yourself. You know, you cannot make your eyes forsake you. And this is the thing. In this world, people's eyes are forsaking them. That's why they are creating so much of sin, an abomination, blaming on God. God has nothing to do with that. You are the one living in this world here. And you was already told what to do and how to protect yourself, okay? But you don't do that. If you dwell in the flesh, then of course you're gonna lust. That's all. If you like money, you might not even like sex. You might not even like women. You might just like counting money and making money. You don't even have time for nobody but making money. If you like gold, if you like crack, people want to smoke crack all day. They don't want nothing. They don't want to bathe. They don't want food. They don't want a nice house. They don't want a nice car. They just want to smoke crack all day. That's what they want to do. Everybody chooses for their delight. And in life, you choose your delight. You choose what you figure that your flesh lied to you about. Your flesh lied to you about that. So it's a different thing when you're in a different level. Second of all, I want to go as far as want to say, this brother right here, I don't have nothing against him, but what he's doing is not right because he mentioned the dictionary. And he was using the dictionary as examples of definitions of meaning of words. What he do not understand is, even in the dictionary that we have, that they give us, that will help to break down our, give us meanings of words and definitions of words, it's not accurate. Because like I brought it before and I said, go into that same dictionary, which is a Wexford dictionary, any one of these English, European dictionaries that they have, and then go into the, I think it's the Black Dictionary, you will see that the meanings of words in these two dictionaries are too different. So he's talking about white people, he's talking about this, that, and the other, but he's still under the white man philosophy where actually he's brainwashed because he's going into a Wexford dictionary to tell the man from Australia, which, and again, I'm not a racist person, it's not about your skin, but this brother is like, there are bad people and good and bad people in every walks of the life, man. They're bad whites, they're bad blacks, they're bad Indians, they're bad Chinese. I keep saying it all the time. So bad is not just of one group of people or one race of people that's actually just upon the face of the earth and they're just evil as hell. Bad, evil from every denomination. Every person walks of life is evil. Evil, evil. You get it in every, it's a gene. It's an evil gene. Okay, it's an evil gene. It's there. So you being racist by just saying this person's evil, because back in the days when Caucasian people was not even around, it was dark-skinned people, people of color who run this, and they were mighty, and within their own time they had evil people. Negus, what's that guy named? Negus Netta was a black man. He was evil as hell. The first king of Babylon was a black man. He was evil as hell. What, you think black people are not evil? Black people are one of the evilest people on the face of the earth. We teach them people they're evil. We teach them everything they know. We teach them how to fight, how to kill, how to build. We teach them. Where do you think they get it from? So you gotta stop pointing the fingers. But I always tell you, before you start pointing the fingers at people, you gotta point the fingers at you. Because we was the one. We was the education of the word. We taught the word. All the inventions, every bloody thing that you could think about, we brought it forth, bro. You don't need to stop talking about this white man stuff and white man, white man, white man, white man, white man, white man, white man. White men dominated us because of the lack of not being obedient. My Lord says, a stranger shall rule over you, and you shall sell thy brothers and thy sisters as born men and born women. Where you're not supposed to. He warned you until you don't do it, but you did it. So there was a judgment behind it. Everything you did, my Lord says, do not follow the ways of the heathen, and do not follow the ways of those before us, and those that follow the ways of the fallen angels, the Nephilims. Do not follow their ways, because they was the one who enlightened us into the knowledge of doing and creating and doing these things. So we were one. But we didn't listen. We still take their ways until today. We still worshiping them until today. Of course, an average man cannot fall from the sky. It has to be a great being. Okay? You go in a plane and take a guy and chow him from up there without a shoot and see what happens. Go high and drop him down. All his nose busts up. He can't breathe. So whoever that was falling from the sky, dropping from the sky, could not be an average, ordinary person. We are living in a universe that contains a lot of intelligent species and higher beings, and we're in a higher, different planes. We have not even finished overstand Earth. How could we overstand? We have not even finished overstand Earth. How could we overstand the things that are in the spiritual realm? Like this particular brother here, trying to break people's down. They believe those who are servants. If you ask me who am I would say to you, I'm a servant of that. What I said before, I am that is, that was, that will always be what it is. I am nothing but a servant. I'm here to serve. We are here to serve. Okay? And if you don't want to do your job, it's okay. But do not try to stop other people that's here to do their job, that knows their job. Do not try to come over here and figure that you're going to brainwash people, because that's what your job is about, to get people fall in hell. Okay? Do not come over here and tell somebody that they experience with the Most High, they time they living on planet Earth, that they didn't have an experience. You cannot tell somebody that. Now maybe the person's experience doesn't mean nothing to nobody else, but that's their experience. And if that's what it takes to change their life, and their life becomes, from the dark, here comes the brightness, well, it's good. Because I could tell, if a person was drinking, do you know when you drink alcohol and you start getting drunk and you're always it's a demon possessed over you? It's a demon possessed. So if you know a man for the last 15 years was drinking, he always in the gutter pissing himself, he always like the lowest of himself. And then after the man awakened, Then the man don't drink no more. Then you don't see the man in the gutter no more. You don't see the man laying in the gutter, dirtying up, nasting up himself anymore. You see that man awaken. That man becomes a man. He starts manifesting his trials and his tribulations. Because you see, like I always say, the wisdom, it goes through the pain. You see, someone that goes through it could relate to it. If you have not been through it, how you want to relate to it? So that man who was in the gutter, in the filth, that one day he awakened by the mercy and the power of the Most High. He realized, okay, the Most High allowed him to realize that he's a servant and he's supposed to serve. And he get up now and he clean. My Lord said, I will clean you up. I'll clean you up physically and spiritually and mentally. I'll clean you up. And then when I clean you up, I will take you now, shine you up, and I'll take you from your lowest depths, and I'll put you as high that you will be as brighter than the morning star. So now the man is bright now. He's shining. He's upon this rock now. And it's an interpretation, because when I say upon the rock, it's not literally he's on top of a mountain, but it's a mountain from where you coming from to where you at. Then you become to see how the power of the Most High that's invest with you. People do not understand that God works within man through man. Okay? And you have to have a good energy. You have to have a light soul body. Your mind, okay? Your heart, your hands. Gotta be pure and clean. You see, you cannot say you worshiping God or you worshiping the Most High, but you're lost. You're confused. Then you're going under belief. I don't have a belief. I have a way. I'm a servant, and my way of life is to serve. Y'all get it, guys? I don't have a belief. I know. I know. How do I know? By the evidence. How do I know God exists? By the evidence that I see every day. What is the evidence? None of y'all cannot touch the wind. And none of y'all cannot touch the spirit. I heard the guy ask last night. He said this. The guy said about resurrection. And he said this. Do you see or have you seen anybody resurrect? But I will ask him this. Why do he believe in Obia? Because he's from Africa and they have one of the high science.
One of the things he said is, how do you believe in a God that you cannot see?
Okay.
How does he believe in Obia? You can't see Obia, but it's very
you
much
can't
alive.
see. So yeah. So one guy used the example and said, well, you got Bluetooth and you use it. You don't see it, but you use it. You have a phone, you have the ability to do a text and send the text out to Germany, any part of the world, and it reaches there instantly. You don't actually see these words flowing through the air, but the power and the technology, and remember, who give all knowledge? Remember, knowledge was one. Men was want about knowledge increasing. And why I know this man that is talking, this African brother, he says this. He said he know.
He's on TikTok.
That guy's on TikTok. He said he know man was jumped. In other words, something greater boosts man's intelligence. Something greater boosts man's intelligence. In other words, an alien, some form of life. God is not a person. God is an extra, how do you call that word? I got a list on, help me. Extraterrestrial. Life source being. He's beyond its capacity of comprehending man's understanding of God. Because if I want to say to you, as well, I am a God, and you are a God, and the woman is a goddess. So could you put God and you in the same box? No. No.
King Fire said said they're breathing and can't see the oxygen.
You see what I'm saying, my brother? So let's go to these people who pretend that they have their PhD, their master's degree, and psychology. They have psychology. They're gonna trick you. They're gonna bamboozle you. They're gonna. That's why I make the song and I say they're mind pickers. They're mind pickers and mind grabber. They will grab your mind. Don't let them. My Lord exists. Now, people. Some of your guys might be younger than me. Some of your guys might be same age as me. Some of your guys might be older than me. But this is what I know. Everything my Lord says will come to pass. And as I live in this world, and I see the things that is unfolding, I know surely is the things though my Lord has spoken about. Now, like I said, the Bible is here. I know the Bible has been tempered with. I know that people use the Bible to control people. I know European people have used that same Bible to control us. One thing the brother said that I will not say no to is yes. People has used religion to enslave people. And not only Christian religion, but religion on the whole. Okay? Now, when men has their own opinion, it doesn't matter to me. When men opinion is a man opinion, and we men have a lot of opinions. I got opinion, you got opinion, everybody got opinion. Your opinion doesn't matter to me.
That's right.
Your opinion does not matter to me. What matters to me, there is one God who controls this universe and allows people, just like the devil.
He got the whole
Okay?
world
He give everything
in
time.
his hands.
Everything is time, baby. We see, like this plant right here. I had it here, we brought it here, it wasn't that big. Now look at it. Everything's time. You see how green it is? Because it's in a good home. It's in a good home. Been getting sunlight, getting the water. So it will grow. You get tender care, loving care. It will grow. Okay? God wants us to grow. The Most High wants all of us to grow. Spiritually, physically, in all aspects. But some of us, I spoke about the tree before, and that's why I'll go some of us. From the tree of life that has sprout many branches, some of us has becomes withered leaves that fall off these branches and becomes corrupt. Very corrupt. So we talk all kind of things about the Most High because we, number one, never knew the Most High. A lot of these people that are talking, they don't know my Creator.
They're not of God.
They are not of God. They are the demon. They are here to cause people to sell their souls.
Right.
They are here to make people that believe in the higher power, in the Most High, to feel guilty, to doubt yourself. They are working deceitfully because they know the Antichrist time is here, and a lot of them, of course. This is why I never say Jesus, because there is no J in Hebrew. I say Yeshua, I say Emmanuel. And people will say, but you have to say Jesus. And I say, no, I don't have to. I don't have to say Jesus. I could say Emmanuel. I could say Yeshua. Okay? Because that's Hebrew. Yahshua. Okay? That's Hebrew. I don't have to say Jesus. If you want to say Jesus, you could say Jesus. I've been making vlogs for a long time. Y'all don't hear me say Jesus. Y'all hear me say the Most High God. Because God runs everything. The Most High runs everything. He creates everything. He creates all the messengers, even the one you shower, he creates it. He creates all the messengers. He creates everything. What people don't understand about my creator, he's not of confusion. See, he creates everything in a time and place and allow it to exist because he loves everything. And he gives everything time. And because he gives everything time, there are some people living in this time who do not understand that. Why God don't destroy that? Well, that is killing people. And the people that are talking, they're wicked too. They're the same people. Yeah, the same people from the same offsprings, lineage. Remember I told you about poor people and rich people? And the poor man sometimes talk about the rich man. And he said the rich man is rich. And the rich man is cheap. And the rich man this and the rich man that. And you give him a chance. And you take the rich man's riches and give it to him. And I guarantee you he might even be more evil than the rich man. That was rich. So, life in the Bible. Let's learn to appreciate and understand our Creator. Because we are confused. We are confused by the desire of what man wants. What man would like to happen. Man wants to give orders. Oh Lord, come down, destroy this man. Oh Lord, ask questioning God. How dare you? How dare you? Well, if God is not, why he let the children die? But if God, why God is letting that happen? Oh, why God is letting that happen? That is happening because this is the time for that to happen. Why this person didn't die 15 years ago? Why they didn't die 10 years ago? I was watching a shot, man went to war, Second World War. He got a shot in the head. He never died. He lived for how many years after he was 70-something years old? And one day, I guess he was arguing with his wife or something. And then a cup, I guess when he pushed when went back, a cup from his closet dropped on the same part where he has the bullet in the head, and the cup hit that shot where he got it, and he died. So people ask, but dang, he got shot in the head, he didn't die. And here goes years after, a cup dropped on the same part where he get shot before, many years ago, and that cup dropped in here, killed him. Don't question God, bro. You need to check yourself, question you. You would pay your ignorance, your ignorant self. You would pay your tongue. You would pay the price of being disrespectful to my Lord. Don't you know my Lord has mercy? Oh, you're asking with this Satan thing. Why God don't destroy Satan? Why God don't destroy Satan? That's what you want, right? That's what the world are asking. But God is so powerful and Satan be here for so long and God be here for so long and all of this. Why God don't this? You don't understand this. You will never understand this. You will never get this. As time go by, all of y'all gonna get mad with this. Y'all gonna die. You'll never always this. God runs the show. And time is the essence of all things. You hear what I'm saying? All these things was already written under the sun, moon, and stars. They're already there. They're just manifesting. And you cannot stop manifestation. You cannot stop it. It has to unfold. And who have to die will die. Whose head gonna fly, head gonna fly. You gonna lose your arm, you gonna lose your arm. Trust me. Ain't nobody gonna stop you from losing your arm. Because so it was written, so shall it be. You ain't gonna come and born just yesterday, 30 years ago, with something that is going on for eons, and come with your little bird brain and come talk about why God don't come and do. Who's you?
He's an atheist.
Who's you? You're a non-believer. That's why you cannot, you don't have the patience. And guess what? One day, okay, for you, it's like 1,000 days of the Most High. So it's under grace. We get to leave because probably if God did destroy the earth in 1999, what would happen to me? Would I be here talking all this good stuff? No, I'll be done, dead in sin. Most I give you a chance for forgiveness, give you a chance for repentance, give you a chance to get back on track.
For deliverance.
Deliverance. Give you back a chance for you to affiliate with your spiritual self, your soul. See, the most I want you to live forever, but you can't live forever if you're filthy. You can't live forever if you're under the state of mind that you're under. You're gonna die ignorant, bro. The shaitan, that's the shaitan. One of the great deceivers knows that his time is short. You think he don't know? He just acting macho. But he knows he cannot win. But stubbornness, like stubborn men like you talking your nonsense. You don't afraid you got a stroke in your mouth. You don't afraid when you're talking these things about my Lord, you catch a stroke in your jaw. Your mouth just twists. You don't scare. But you know what? You're employed too. You're doing your job too, just like I'm doing mine. You see, you gotta stay on your side. I stay on my side. See, I am a servant. And I'm here to serve my Creator. You're a deceiver, and you're here to deceive.
He's an employee for the devil.
Yeah, you're employed by Iblis. And your job is, you're working with the Antichrist. If you could break everybody that say they have a relationship with the Creator, make them feel bad, don't, just break them down. Tell them all type of stuff. Like you was questioning the man, asking the man, do he talks to women in bikinis? I don't know what you want to make yourself look good. You say you're looking out for liar. You a liar yourself because you beat around the bush. You a sinner and a fornicator. Yeah, you a sinner and a fornicator. You want to mess with the servants of God. The people that decide, man, I don't want to live in sin no more. I don't want to look at the woman in the bikini. I don't want to go to the seaside and see people over there naked and you just catching a hard one watching them. I want to let them know, don't you know you should cover yourself? That's what the man want to do. The man is a fisherman. He's going out there to fish. Because sooner or later we're going to be hunters. And we ain't going to tell y'all. We're going to cut your necks off. So you're going to say, that song Savage, Red, why would you, yeah, why? You ask the Most High, God, in that day, see, he keep bringing Noah, said God destroyed these people by water, and God is wicked. What you don't know, they got another dose coming. It's not going to be water this time, it's going to be fire. And it's not just regular fire. Brimstones, like that fire look like it's a ball with oil. It doesn't out, it burns. It burns, it's like lava oil. So they ain't gonna be able to drop their bodies like they did the first time. Because the first time, what people don't realize, God only destroyed the people on the earth. He didn't destroy this wicked, these demons. They never died. The people died, the wicked people. The wicked people, God do away with them. The Most High did this for a reason. So people say, well, why God didn't just destroy this evil? No, because everything was already written. So that part unfold here now, and more is to unfold. God is not you and I who will make a mistake and come try to fix it here. It's in the whole, like, the book is written. And everything is in the book. You just read the story and it unfolds as it goes. You're going to find the whole thing. Don't stop and say, wait, there's a mistake. Let me remove that. That don't look right here. That's what y'all are doing. Y'all are living in this world, and then y'all want to question God. When God does not work like y'all. He doesn't work like typical men. He's beyond. So his things is always have to be manifest through the revelation. That's why you have a revelation. A revelation means something that will reveal as time go by. Generation to generation. You will find this prophecy, this revelation prophecy is revealing. And one of these prophecies that are revealing is right about now. Don't you see what's going on all over the world? India, Pakistan, even right here, Texas. I mean, everybody's getting flooded out, bro. I mean, people, the water carrying people, killing people. My Lord says, I said to thee, woe unto that day when thou cannot tell the difference between the weather, the climate. You can't tell the winter from the spring. He said, look, what is that the part in Africa where it's hot? Started snowing, the people running. The people doesn't have clothes for that type of weather. When I told you all years ago, I said to you, I said, yo, sooner or later, even right here in America, ain't gonna snow no more. And places that never had snow gonna snow. It snowed some part in Africa. Tons of snow. The people never seen this before. Imagine you living in Africa, you only have shorts and t-shirts, bro.
No shoes.
Your house, you don't cut for no ice. You see how our houses is, man? You got that heat, you got all that seal and all that stuff. These people got board houses with holes in it, bro.
Mud houses.
Mud houses, bro. And snow came from wherever and just bashed them up like it's a place that snow every day. It's more snow than Alaska, but Alaska don't even snow no more. It's melting, bro. It's melting, bro. So you could sit here and false pretend this, act like this is not a spiritual thing going on here, a revelation of prophecy of what to come and what will happen. You're more believing men. We have scientists and people playing with the weather. Look, one of that is not supposed to rain. The rain come from nowhere. Blah. You know, they doing things, bro. The rain came from wherever it came from. Random. That rain came down. You feeling me? But y'all don't believe. You're pretending that your ears is clogged up. But my Lord said it. He says, yet though they have eyes and yet still cannot see. How I expect this guy who's trying to influence the people of the Most High, that what the good, my Lord said, do good within the earth. These are the things that we gotta do. We gotta take care of the poor, the needy. We gotta go feed people. Be caring. Love your neighbor as yourself. Why people does not want to do the things God asks them to do? They want to do everything. Somebody will leave a poor person dying for hunger to go buy a pair of Gucci. Somebody's gonna leave a poor person or a person that's hungry that they could feed and bypass them and go get Louis Vuitton. They're right, like you feeling me? So we're living in, and my Lord says in that day of revelation, the earth shall grow cold. People are growing cold. People ain't got no love, man. If they cannot get something from you to use you, abuse you, forget about it, bro. So you're blind? Are you blind? Are you blind to see that the prophecy, the revelation upon the face of the earth, how your people deal with people, how nations are rising nation? Look, didn't the Bible talk about Ashgog? Magog and Ashgog. Look, Magog and Ashgog are talking. China and Russia are talking to get affiliated to stop their nonsense. So y'all don't believe in the Bible. Okay, don't believe. Y'all don't have to believe.
The prophecies have to be.
I don't want y'all to believe. I need y'all to actually, your eyes to open to see the prophecy. If men want to go and keep printing Bibles and making new Bibles to confuse people and lie and religion and all, go ahead and do that. You cannot trick me. I know they had to have the original. Because why is it that you break the Bible, took the Maccabees out, the Apocryphals out, when it's one book, but you'll make it to be many books? Because Because y'all don't want all the people to know the truth. Y'all want to divide the people, get the people confused. You got the Jewish men got the Torah. You got Christians.
And that's where the division comes in when religion comes into play.
There you go.
The division is there.
That's why I don't deal with religion. I don't deal with religion because religion actually is the fire spark amongst the people. That's divide the people with their gods. Now, people, you hear what I'm saying? Don't go and flag my stuff to say I'm talking, but it's the truth. Why people cannot just live not under religion, but under the way of the Creator? It's simple, man. What you don't like for yourself, don't do to another, man.
That's right.
It's simple, man. You're talking about the earth, this, the earth that you live, what the earth give you, man, is looking to kill the earth, make the soil cannot produce, and then run into his laboratory to create mass production to keep people cancer. God created this earth with 4 rivers. These 4 rivers went throughout the earth and make sure we get fresh water. The Most High made this to be a paradise, man. Switch it around because the demonic fathers tell them what to do, show them science how to control people. God put all the fruits in the earth there for us. We didn't have to buy and do all of this. We was living way before when we didn't have money. We was trading. You give me this for that and that for this and this. We was doing good. But to throw you out from the way of the Most High is to make life to become difficult. So now you cannot walk to the river to drink because they make sure they make the river dry. They make sure they can make the river dry. So now you gotta buy that soda. You gotta buy that Gatorade. Yeah. You can't walk from there to there to get the river. And one time you get the water here, river falls, waterfall here. Everybody could drink. Not even in the islands. You go, the rivers are polluted with garbage, filth. People are killing and throwing bodies there and all kind of stuff. They're setting it out to genocide us and making way for the Antichrist because even if you can't get a cup of water to drink, oh God, man, could you believe a cup of water will be sold for about just now probably $20 a cup? Imagine buying a cup of water for $20. Imagine you buying air. You have to have your little air tank. Your little air tank, like maybe about this big, oxygen tank strapped on your back. And it has a time on it. And if you don't have money to get that air, you dead. This is what man. And God, the Most High has revealed it to us. And man has put in the trust. We got rich people that is trying to eliminate, come with rules, genocide, mass production, kidnapping, organ snatching. Okay? All a bunch of wicked people. Not just people, but demons in high places.
They're being controlled.
They're being controlled. So if they could tell you, they will do anything. They will say your own skin color to confuse the state of your mind, to tell you do not believe in your Creator, to make you believe your Creator doesn't exist. They've been doing this for the beginning of time. Going against my Lord. Questioning. They're devils, but they believe in obeah. They believe in science. They believe in science.
Your faith in God gotta be so strong that no matter what people say, you in your heart know what it is, and you just gotta go with that.
I told you guys, a day will come like before, so it was in the beginning, so shall be in the end, that people will lose their lives just for claiming and speaking about the name of the Most High. You will be put to death because they really want to eliminate that belief. Not that belief, not belief, the way of life. I don't want to use belief. I don't want to use belief. My way of life. It's not a belief, it's a fact. So I'm not going on belief. I'm going with facts. And my facts of life is to know of a higher power And how do I know? By the evidence that my Lord has left forth for me. Yes, and seeing, I see my Creator, the works of my Creator, the handiwork, the handiwork. And that when I say handiwork, that doesn't mean because I have 10 fingers and my hands, but that God's hands look like mine. A lot of people are dumb up here. You know, I said, God created me in his own likeness and image. He got to be looking like me. And you have a red beard too. You walking around with a head wrap. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever you are, God is. Like this guy that is talking all this thing, I need him to do over what he's saying. It's not too long. He will pay the price of blasphemy.
He's a demon.
He will pay the price of being a blasphemer. Because what he's doing, I see clearly what he's doing. He wants to ask you questions like, get you to jump up. Just, he wants him to put out his things to you and keep slam banging you. But his belief.
He's not.
I would like to know what is his belief. Because number one, he does not have a belief because he's an atheist. So anything that he's going to be talking about or dealing with, he talk about ancestors. Okay. Ancestors, right? So he says this. He says his ancestors, if the Christian people or the people who believe in God, what they should do is make God bring back all the stuff they take in Africa. I have something to tell this place, this vast land, this continent, Africanus, the land of Kush. I got something to tell you. It's not all of you all that are bad. I accept all of you all from Zaya and Sasha, Somali. Yeah. But you all have issues, bro. A lot of you all have some serious issues. A lot of you all are sons and devils, sons and daughters of devils. Yeah, because by your works I know you all. The things you all do, you all sleep with a hyena. Yeah. You all charm the snake.
They worship so many different gods.
You all have all type of gods over there. Your gods are all mixed up. God of lust, God of aura, okay? God of Imhotep, God of Ra. Y'all have all kind of gods and y'all are confusing. Y'all gods are out of order. Y'all God is expired. Y'all God is a bunch of rocks that don't move. And entities that has no power but is just using y'all for a little short period of time before he do away with y'all. Y'all a bunch of stupid people. Because why? It's not doing anything for you. Not doing anything. You notice the people that say they are doing science, they are science workers. If you go watch their lifestyle, it's very dirty.
They're doing worse than you.
You have somebody that's here that is telling you they could help you to heal you, and when you look at them, why they are not healing themselves? Why are they not healing themselves? Why they look so bad? I mean, if you have the capability to, if it's medicine you're making or whatever you're making, you're not taking none for yourself. Take some for yourself, so you could, you could look like what you're telling people that you could do. I do calisthenics. When you look at my body, you see that I do calisthenics. But if I'm saying I'm doing calisthenics and I come around my belly this big, oh, you gotta watch these people. They're liars, man. Yo, I got my new channel. Go ahead and smash the like button on the new channel. It's called Red Beard. It's rising before the sunrise. And I have a new video coming out in 2 days where I'm gonna be sitting in my circle waiting for the sun, waiting to exhale so the sun could hit me and I could get my energy. But people, like I'm saying, what time now? It's almost an hour. I'll give you an hour. So we gotta watch out for these demonic people who just actually does not like our Creator. They are here doing the work, so they are employer, and their bosses, the big boss, and they're trying to confuse people, and they go sell you short. They would make you want to feel guilty. My people that believe in the Most High, for people that all over the world, Australia, Dominica, wherever you're from, wherever you're from, and you believe, not believe, but you accept and you a servant unto your creator. You are a servant, not a believer, a servant. You know your job, you working. You're working under the banner of the Most High. Do not let nobody change you around. You know why a lot of them ask you all these questions about if you get an erection? Because they of the flesh. They live off the flesh. They feed off the flesh. They're a bunch of vampires. That's why it's difficult when they ask us this type of questions. When you see a female, how do you feel? Do you look at her? Do you look at women? Do you look at women? Period. Do you be catching erections? How often? These are the questions that they will ask you because that's their lifestyle. That's the energy they feed on. They feed on lusting. They feed on the flesh, and that's the everyday thing. That guy that speaks here, he lusts. You could tell that he's one who lusts over the flesh a lot. He is a person that probably has his whatever and trying to sleep with 1,000 people. Still trying to, you know what I'm saying? And most men, because they have that type of lifestyle, they figure every other guy is like that. But what people don't realize is when one is awakened and one gets to tame oneself and one start to implement the righteous things in the righteous order and its richest universal order, one start implement the universal order, of course, you get better every day. So it's like someone who never stole anything in their life. You say you never stole. They be like, no, you never stole. They be like, no, come on, you stole something before. You probably stole something from your mom. They say, no, I never stole anything in my life. And you wonder if that's impossible. No, but it's not impossible. That was something that was manifested in that person from small. Maybe the parent of that child taught them better, and that they grew up with these principles and these ways, so they don't steal. You tell a person like, person say, well, I don't lie. And you say, well, everybody lie. But it's important, to you, you say, nah, everybody lie, you lie. And the person said, no, I used to lie, but I don't lie anymore. And it's, no, you lie. And I said, no, you know why? Because I come to a state of mind, I get to understand there's nothing to lie about. It is what it is. You know? So you cannot tell people that they can't graduate from one level to the next level by implementing righteousness. You cannot tell somebody that, because you living in sin, because you living in abomination, because you lust, because you do the things that normal men do, and seeing another guy that is normal, but actually he's not a normal person, because now he's under a guide. He's under a spiritual guide. He's under the guide of his creator. He's under good over evil. He's under being aware of sin. He does not want to affiliate with sin. He does not want that to be part of him. So he's being very precautious, he's being mindful. Now, that doesn't mean that he does not sin, but it means when he sins, he's aware of his sin. So he runs quick for repentance. He goes for Toba. He creates Toba. He goes and he asks for forgiveness. He tries not to create that sin. Instead of somebody that knows of their sinning and sin every day and it doesn't bother them. We are different. We are not telling y'all we're perfect. What we're telling y'all is we are aware now of sin. What we're saying to y'all now, we now are conscious about what we are doing and what we were not going to do, what we're not going to allow ourselves to do. We controlling our soul, mind, and body. We controlling our state of mind. We controlling our windows to our soul. We're not letting that control us. We're not letting our flesh control our state of mind. We controlling everything. So when you meet someone that says to you, okay, now I'm under the banner of this, or I'm following, I'm a servant of the Most High, and I'm trying to implement everything that's good in me. Who is you to tell the person no? You're an antichrist, because atheist, because you are not trying to implement none of the things that the Most High God asks you to do. Because if you do these things, that's where you start getting stronger. That's where your third eye start opening. You start having that beat. That's when you could able to manifest. If you notice the people, they could manifest upon the things they used to do and what they ain't doing. They could manifest upon where they used to go and where they ain't going. But when you are not rich to that, you cannot manifest because you're still going there. you can't say none of these things because you're still taking part of the things that is against the Most High and against your flesh, against your spirit. But your flesh like it, but it's against your spirit. So the difference between us people that is awakening, we are letting people know straight up. From the moment you wake up and you detach yourself from this sin, there is no longer that you have the desire to want to do this. Like I used to like parties and go to clubs and all that. I detach myself from that. That doesn't humbug me. I don't care which party, rich bachelor, rich DJ, who's coming in. But I still like dancing. I will dance. But I will not find myself going to clubs every night, every Friday, partying, doing that. I will dance in my, I'll turn on my music and dance. Okay? Because I've been aware of, even me, I had to cut it off. I had to unplug myself because now, if I kept on doing this, because I like to dance, it will draw the energy that my flesh wants. And my flesh would like me to be a sinner. So what it will entice me to do?
Sin.
Sin. Every weekend I'll be at the club whining on somebody.
Sin.
A different person sinning. I would even end up getting AIDS or some type of stuff because now I am so into sin, I got to go every weekend and I got alcohol now playing another role, allowing me to go deeper in sin because now I am opening a gate of demonic energy. So now I'm drunk, I'm high, and it opens gates for more sin. So if I remove myself, oh my God, Mom, come on, what? So if I remove myself and unplug myself from these places, that will allow me to go in sin and create more sin, more abomination. If I remove myself from there, it will help me to purge. It will help me to purge. And that desire that I have, that the people that live in the club, they got to go out every Friday. They got to find a club to go out, to drink, to get intoxicated. If they do not go out, they don't feel good because they have made that an everyday thing, regimen in their life. And that has become part of what creating them to create great abomination. So when one is awakened by the Creator, allowing you to know the things that create you to fall short, riches of sin, you ain't gonna want to do. So why a lot of us is dying? Because we love sin. We rather sin and create sin and live in sin. So we shall die in sin. And the sin pass on to our offspring. Because if the mother or the father is a sinner and they're living in sin and they have their children and they're not teaching the children any better, do you know the children on 100%, 95% the child will be worse than the mother and father? It might only be 5% that might not be of that way. And that child got to be selected or unelected. But on the base, 95%, that child will be exactly like the parents. If the parents is rowdy and this and that and the other, the child will pick up the ways. So what people do not understand is children are the parents. You are your forefathers. So if my children grow in my house and I don't teach them respect, dignity, and pride, and I have them thinking low about themselves, I have them thinking like, yo, you ain't nothing, you can never be nothing, you are this, that. My children might grow up with that state of mind that, listen, I am nothing, I will never be nothing, and you know, that's all what they're going to be dealing with. So, but if I teach them, if I allow them to understand who they are, allow them to know that they are beyond just being somebody. They are a star, a black star, a black sun. This is why I take the name Redshot, Black Star. People say, what is this? But it's a definition between the colors and the beam. You ever see a black star? You ever see the black sun? And people believe because we bear this color, we want everything this color. But we are birthed under this genes. Okay? So, guys, I'm not going to take up your time. Be mindful of these people that twist tongues, fork tongue. They talk, they speak with a fork tongue. They're brilliant, educated, they hold scholarships and stuff like that. But that don't mean nothing. Just remember this. You are a servant. Anybody that asks you, who are you? Tell them you're a servant of God. You're a servant of the Most High. And if they tell it, if that's your belief, say no, that's my way of life. And if they ask you, how do you know God exists? Tell them because of the evidence. Every day of my life, never see the sun fall from the sky. I never see the moon fall from the sky. I never see the heavens fall on the earth. But you want to see a dead man rise? Don't worry. I was dead and I rise. Sin is death. And when you awaken from sin, you arise because you don't death. So when you awaken in the land of the living, you may not die. You may never die. When you awaken and see the abomination that you're not supposed to do. When you awaken and know what your Lord has created for you, your mission, your purpose, and living according to your purpose, serving your Creator, and not men, not allowing man to confuse you, no matter what you're going through. Because right now I'm telling you, disasters been happening a long time. I heard about the Mayas when they say the world was going to end in 2012. But what people don't understand, the Mayas was right. It's just the date of the calendars that they give us was not right. Because now look, when I told people it was not in the year 2012, or it was not. But now you will see, and I said this years ago. So now we see the catch up now to the bag. Now we see all these disasters at one time all over the world. All the four ends of the earth. Everywhere have disasters now. They got wars. They got rumors. Well, now, not even rumors of war. War going on now. It's not a rumor now. It's happening. Before there was this make-believe war. Boom, 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 boom. Tricking people. Boom, boom, boom. What are they fighting for? This guy enemy today, and then after 5, 10 years, this guy and this guy is best friend. No, the real thing is coming. Hagog and Hagog, the two of them, Russia and China, is affiliated. North Korea is affiliated. All these countries is affiliated. That war, they are talking about the New World Order. They are talking about under one currency. They are talking about the Antichrist to control under, look, Walgreens, I spoke about it. I'm touching a little here, a little there. Walgreens came out with a cooler now to purchase drinks. But for you to purchase the drinks here, the cooler, that big thing here, what they call it, refrigerator, it's have to scan you first. They have to ask you for certain things. I don't know if it's IID. So sooner or later, when I keep telling you, you're not able to buy or sell. Sooner or later, when the currency, the money, remember BlackStar talk about the money? When you are not able to spend the money, because now these things are talking. These things actually holding a conversation with you. So when you goes over there, and you're thinking you're gonna pull out your little $2, $5 up and then tell you no, pull up. They don't need that. Let me see your eyes, or put in your hand, or put in your tongue. Yeah. And they're gonna know your business. Now they know what you buy. They know everything about you, where you buy what you eat last night. They know everything. So that Antichrist is on its way. It's here, and you're gonna see more. Sooner or later, If you does not have um, credentials like ID and certain stuff like that, you die here, because you're not even though when you have money, you're not even gonna able to buy nothing. Because I spoke about it, you were not able to buy or sell. So everything these people are talking about, the Bible this and the Bible that, the Bible this, well, it's in the same Bible. Even I tell you, precept upon precept, line upon line. Do not read the Bible like a storybook. Even though this demons try to uh, switch, take out and put to confuse the people of the Most High, people who likes to read Bible. Even though the so-called Caucasian man went over there and put a lot of things in here to rule over us, to tell us that he's supreme, that his skin is white, and he's the God and the angels is white and all this stuff here, like I was speaking about dictionary, the word's definition in it, black is filthy, stink, white is purity. But this same guy who has his station believe in that dictionary. I tell him he need to go get the black dictionary and look at the same words and the same concepts, and you'll see it's different. Okay, the translation or the definition or the definition and meaning of that word, it's on a different heights. So of course, if you like to read things that is created that for to control you on the low level, a low frequency, then you will go and you will accept everything they put there for you. But not me. See, I was created on a high frequency. That's why I have a carbonate skin. That's why I could transfer energy the way I do. Okay? That's why my whole built and my whole thing is different. And I am one they will not like, because I am not hypnotized under this spell. So they're not going to hold me with religion. And they're not going to hold me with the God that they want to make me believe in the sky. But I know of my Lord, and that's why the black star is different. So people, be mindful of the people who try to grab your mind pickers, mind grabbers, grab your soul. These demon and demon worshippers, these atheists and non-believers. Okay, well, not believers. These atheists and these guys or women that are not servants. If you're not a servant of my Lord, you are nobody. If you're not a servant of my Lord and you don't bow under the banner of the Most High, you're not of God. If you don't know your purpose and you're living in this world and you don't know one of the greatest things that God has gave us is love, you have a problem. If you're corrupt because your mind is corrupt, your flesh is corrupt, your heart is corrupt, then you're just corrupt. You are not of my Lord. Okay? If you could not understand you and know who you are and the purpose of why you are here, you are not of my Lord. If you're blaspheming against the Creator, against the kings of kings, the lords of lords, master of the universe, you are a demon. You are not of my Lord. And if you go out here taking counsels against the people of the Most High, against those who awaken, against those who talks righteously about my Creator, who tells people to change their ways, who go out there and show people the evil ways, the wicked ways, the abominated ways to change. The people who go out there who speak truth and only glorify my King, only glorify the Master of all masters and not themselves. The people who take pity and have mercy upon the poor and the needy. Well, these people are the people of the Most High. These are the people of my Lord. This is who my Lord tells me, that is my brother and my sister. Not those who are non-believers. Not those who does not have the desire to worship, nor do the works of the Creator, nor those who take counsels with deceitful tongues against my Creator. I have not known them, for they're demons. See that? Hey people, I hope that your guys, your brothers on the live right here, always what I'm saying. Do not let nobody take your glory from you, bro. Revelation is revealing. We see the things in the ends of the earth. And it's not happening in one place, bro. It's gonna happen more. We see Japan, we see India, we see Pakistan, we see Texas, we see Illinois, wherever. It's all places having this, man. Everywhere, bro. Everywhere. And we have more to come. Like I said, we have more plagues to come. We got more disasters to come. Because the Antichrist is here. And that's just what it is. All be time. Do not let nobody change you, man. Peace and blessings. Send me peace and more power, no blessings. Peace and more power and uprisings. Guys, do not forget to check my channels out. I got Red Bus of Sweat TV. I got Red Beard. And I got Redshot Black Star. And guys, do not forget I got Life in the Bottle. All different flavors. Now is 89 different flavors. I like this one here. It's a mango peach. Wow. Mango peach moss. I love that. Let's see. See this? No water, no sugar. Hey guys, if y'all guys want your drink, reach out to me on redshot1967@gmail.com or the Redshot Black Star. I appreciate y'all guys, man. I'm here not to confuse people. Speak the truth, for the truth will set you free. All be time. All be time. If I have any questions, I'll take that. 1 minute, guys. Any questions?
Chosen 144 said, bless up.
Yes, my brother. More life. Yeah, we are trying. I'm going on there too. I'm trying to stop the bless up thing because bless up is leaving you in pieces, man. Bless up is I look up the word bless up and it's not really a good thing. I gotta go look it up again. I forgot what it said, but it's not really a good thing. So this is why I say more life, uprising. You know, a lot of words was made for us to destroy us and to keep us down, and then we're gonna oversit and awaken our mind that we could come out under this curse, because some of the words is like a casting a spell, bro. And as you use it, it just holds you down. So more life. That's what we're striving for. More life. We want to acknowledge the true essence of liberty, living in the right order, in the universal order. That's what's important. People got to learn that. Do not try to please your flesh, but live under the bond of the universal order. That's the best order, because you will not be a violator. You ain't going to want to violate that. All right, guys? Any questions? That's it?
Ray Toop said, peace and blessings. Broski said, he's back. Jay McKay said, are you going to do a bus of sweat at Wingate?
My brother, from the last couple of Fridays, man, I don't know what's going on. This Friday, last week Friday, I told her I really want to do the stuff. On my way going over there, man, showers of showers. You all saw the rain. You all saw the rain. It was hectic. And the thing about it, it started from about like 1 something. And it fell all the way to after 6 going. I didn't even know. After a while, I just gave up. I just changed my mind. So we're going to try to do a bus of sweat. Let's hope. And not only that, guys, the next thing that they're doing is like, I would like to do a workout in Wingate, but there's a lot of things going on in Wingate. When you come to work out in Wingate, there's a lot of music, a lot of noise. Sometimes you come, it's quiet. As you start the workout, there's here goes the music, they turn it up, and sometimes I think they do it, they do it, you know, not being aware, and sometimes they do it purposely, and that's to stop, you know, my progress or whatever. So I really wanted to do the bus of sweat. I was thinking, I don't know if I had a chance to go in Chinatown. I want to go to a different park and do that workout there. And also, I like to work out in Wingate, Because sometimes, unless if I do it early in the morning, I don't know. I wanted to go live with it. Y'all guys tell me if y'all want me to go live with it or if y'all just want me to do it and post it. You know, I try to do the live sometimes. I think y'all, it's right there and y'all able to deal with it. But then, you know, y'all tell me if y'all want to live or if y'all want me to just do the video and post it. Alright, but I'll try to see what I could do this Friday. Find a good place and get down because I've been wanting to do that. And like I see, guys, y'all see my new workouts is different. And y'all going to see, hey guys, even though, and I'm speaking to the world, I want the world to hear me. And I know they are, but they need to listen. Everything that I bring, lately guys, and tell me if I'm wrong or not, lately, my workouts is different. Like I said, I've been doing the isometrics in everything. Slow pull-ups, slow push-ups, slow everything. Different styles of working, showing them definitely this old man, instantly how he could just bring that body, rip that body. And I'm showing you how effective these type of moves, and I'm bringing it in the slowest pull-up. Everything now different on the isometrics level. And it's hitting the world, man. A lot of guys are doing it now. They know, they see it's working for the old man. So they're doing it. And I'm glad they're doing it. They ain't gonna say, yo, the brother Red, man, he was one of the first brothers I see doing this, man, and really and truly, man, this is effective. You're also the one I just showed with, like you're giving somebody something. Now, these was not, a lot of guys were like a lot of heavyweight, maybe 250, whatever. I ain't not down with, and I'm not against anybody that want to do heavyweight. Me, I didn't build for heavyweight. But I'll take 225, that's going to give me 50, with a little bar that's probably about 8 pounds or something like that. I'm going to put that together, and I'm going to work with that slowly. Very slow. And that will give me precise everything that I want. Arms, rip, everything. See this? It will give me all that. I don't need all that big stuff. So you also how I use this 225, 25, had that bar. And you also saw these brothers, look, but doing it on that slow pace, on the isometric level, works 1,000 times better. So I'm bringing, educating, even though I'm putting it out there, you'll see that everything different. The body rips better, instant buff. So yes, I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do, what the Lord allowed me to know what I was going to do, that's what I'm doing. And even though, like I said, I don't need no glory, but I know what I'm doing is effective. And I know those who pretending that they're not watching and copying and taking it, they could see now these workouts are more effective than the workouts that they were doing with all that fast boof, boof, boof. Now they're seeing that slow joint stuff. And the manner that I'm doing it and how I'm doing it, their eyes are boiling peas. And they're put into the test. And they're getting to see that, whoa, this old man is onto something. This old man is onto something. Because it works. Peace, my people. It's just the knowledge. Love. I'm out, guys. Thank you for subscribing. Hey, yo, and before I go, all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I have been having a whole lot of new subscribers on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or everywhere. Lots and lots of new subscribers. So I appreciate. Thank you, guys. Now, guys, I know I'm in YouTube prison, but still, let's see if y'all guys could help me to reach on the original Redshot BlackStar. Let's make that reach at least 100K. Alright, guys, that's been stuck there at 44,000 for a long time. Yes. Okay. So, guys, let's see what we could do about that. Let's go out and see what you can do for the BlackStar. Make this Redshot BlackStar go up to be 100K. Alright, guys, love. Good over evil. I'm out. Peace.